What role is emotion playing in the work that you've been doing and then that you've been researching and looking into?
Yeah, so thank you. You mentioned in your beginning that the sort of learning or education that you were describing was not necessarily school-based. Particularly, I think my French-speaking friends will correct me if I'm wrong about this, but I get the feeling there's when we talk about education in French or in Germany and perhaps over Europe, it's much more sort of a family education or a societal education, as well as a strict, perhaps Anglo-Saxon education at school. So the education that I've been particularly interested has been, about learning about these values, about learning what matters and what doesn't matter, and learning through other people and other people's emotions. So, I mean, beyond certain biological needs, right? We can look around any room and we can see what is relevant, what is worthy to us, what is significant to us. But perhaps as a child or perhaps as a newcomer to or a tourist, naive tourist to somewhere, it can be useful, it can even be a shortcut to look at what other people are finding relevant and interesting in their environment. Fortunately, we can learn from others that you shouldn't go and pet the dangerous tiger, and it only takes one person to be bitten by that, and we've learned that. We don't have to
unlucky person had to go pet that tiger first.
Yeah, exactly.
And we thank you for your service, faceless, nameless person.
Yes, at the beginning of humanity. Or indeed the first person to try a chicken egg, perhaps. The same thing. That was equally brave, perhaps.
Mm-hmm.
So we can pick up not only what's relevant in our own environment ourselves. I mean, people have even described emotions as kind of antenna, picking up what's relevant in the environment. Yeah. We can pick up from other people as kind of proxies, so proxy relevant detectors, what is important in the environment, and or unimportant, of course, what is worth attending to, what matters, what doesn't matter. And this can be anything from whether to support the Reds or the Blues, I was going to say the Yankees or the Mets, but I don't even know if that's the same sport.
No, you've nailed it. That's a good one.
Okay.
That's spot on.
It was Mets or Mets. I couldn't think. Which God to pray to. These kind of things. These are opaque to us. We cannot know by ourselves. It's not something we can just pick up. It's something we learn from others.